Welcome back in the Project 7X team. We are with
Vincenzo Orofino. I did top 16 at the YCS London with the Spright Runick twin. The deck performed really well. I think I had one of the best decks in the room, if not the best deck in the room. I'll just go with the list and I'll do the shoutouts afterwards. So main deck, I played 3 Lila, 1 Kisikil and 1 Frost with 1 Sunny Snitch. Having 5 of the starters was the best number to draw just one of them and to not risk to draw multiples. And this was really good in general in your combo, but even if you draw this, it's fine. You can still go for the live twin combo. Then I played Sprites, 3 blue, double jet, 1 carrot, 1 red, double starter. So this was the only jet target I played. I figured during testing that you always want to go for add starter to have a way to play around evenly matched, which is really played in this format. So Smashers was like more a brick than anything. That's also why I play only 2 jets, because I don't have that many targets. Plus having 2 starters plus this monster puts me on 15 level 2s, which is an optimal number if I want to draw 1 plus the Runick spells. Then I played 2 fountains and 3 flashing fire, 3 slumbers, 3 destruction, 3 freezing courses, 3 tips, 1 smiling storm and double dispelling. I wanted to max out on Runick spells because I think especially when you're going first, of course they are really good, and in general I think Runick spells gets better when you play a lot. The more you play, the better they perform. I don't think they were that bad going second, and I'm convinced it's better, especially for a tournament this long, to have the most consistent build and maybe less going second cards, because I think you can survive without too many flash spots in this format. And then I played 3 Evenlies and double Kaiju. Evenly was really good. I think it's one of the best cards in this deck, the best card by far to go second. And the Kaiju was good into Arise Pass, or sure when they don't go Arise Pass, most of the times they don't go for the lock, but they go like Arise plus Diablosis, so the Kaiju is still really strong. And the reason I played the dark one is because I play Mannequin Cat, so I can reborn any of their monsters and then target the dark Kaiju and go for either blue or lila from the deck. This was the main. Extra deck, I played 2 and 2 of these. The second lila come up a lot, but the real reason why I play this is because they can go like unicorn if they banish the 1 twin and you play just 1, then with 2 reds you can't do anything. Then I played 1 sprint because you need it when you don't open with the live twins. If you want to access the live twin combo, you can go sprints and one of the 2, Gigantics and another one. Double Macracker. So this is the main difference that my list had, I think, with the other Spright Runick twin list I've seen at this event. Macracker is part of my end board. I always make it when I go first instead of like going Masquerena. I try to end on Macracker. The reason is it's a free body for carrot or red. When you, for example, when you are in this spot, instead of going for another Kisikil, I'd rather go for a Macracker and have a free body to tribute with the red or the carrot. And the protection effect of this card is insane in the battle phase, because people really don't know. They try to force you attacking the red, but red cannot be destroyed, especially after you summon at both the twins. If they attack you, one of the twins goes to the graveyard, and then you can summon it back and draw 1. Plus this card is insane in the grind game, because you can just have 2 monsters to make this, and this can summon back the whole life twin combo from 0 basically. Then I played Gym Buster. This was also part of my end board. I think it was really solid, especially because it negates bestials that post side can be like a problem. It can negate Ash on starter when they enter battle phase if you have starter set. And so they can save you from the evenly plus Ash combination, for example. I really liked it. Then I played Mannequin Cat for Shifter. Onibimaru, which was needed. I think I also considered playing the second of this, because when they go Arise plus Diablosis, if they banish the Onibimaru, you struggle out in the Arise if you don't draw like a Runick spell, like either one of the Kaijus or one of the 9 Runick spell that out Arise, so for example Force Steep and Fishing Fire. And this is basically to out Arise. You don't make it that much in other matchups. Double Gigantic, Gary and 2 Legions. I think that I tested with only 2 fusions, but the third fusion came up and Gary is a good tool to have eventually. Side, I played 3 of the Grave. This La Tomba is extremely good against Despia, both going first and going second. It's decent going first into Kashtira, but it's mainly my answer for Despia. Then I wanted to side especially Entraps, because I don't play that many non-engines, so post side I wanted to side in some going second cards. And I also wanted cards that I could side going first instead of my Evilis and my Kaiju. And the best way to do that was playing Entraps, because I cannot play good traps, for example, or good going first only cards against every deck. So I played 3 Nibs, 2 Ashes. I usually put these against almost every deck when I go first, because they are really good into Matmech, into Spright, into Kashtira. And Nibiru is good going second into Kash, because I don't think people respect it that much. It was really clutch for me in the match I played against Kashtira. Then I played 1 Chaos Hunter. So I was playing this at 3-2. I think it's really solid as an entrap against Kash. But before the event I saw that people were starting, like, instead of playing lands, for example, they were playing Trust and Talent. And if you Chaos Hunter them and they have Talent, you just gave them a free level 7 going -1. So I just play 1 for the Mannequin Cat, and I still side it when I go second against Kash. But playing 3 was too much of a commute, considering it's useless every time they draw Talent. Last card on my side deck was Gamma. This card was basically for other Runick decks and Spright. I also sided this into Branded. I needed the card to have like versatility in my side deck when I go second, because having not a lot of flex spots, most of my cards are like specific against certain matchups, while Gamma is super generic. Then I played 1 Resonator and 1 Smashers, because I'm not playing it, but it's really good into Mirror, it's really good into Matmech, even kinda decent against Kashtira, so I just sided it. Yeah, so this was the deck. I think it was really good, it performed really well. I went 10-2 in Swiss, and then I lost in top 16 to Kashtira. I want to do some shoutouts. First of all, my team, Project Mix, especially the players that couldn't come to London, like Zanna, Rimo, especially Rico, and all the guys from home. I want to thank Pingu, Federico Pastore, Rafael Neven, and I think that's it for helping me with the deck. They were the 2 guys that played the deck with me. And I also want to thank Giacomo Sandri, because he was the one that first told me I should move from Runick Naturia to Runick Spright, and so he started the process of experimenting with the deck. Yeah, also big shoutouts to Team Luxury Gaming, Ani Jawai, like especially Nicolas John, they know why. And yeah, thanks to our sponsor, of course, and I hope I can see you guys as soon as possible with another talk.
Way.